Shortly, just a few moments ago, I recently did an instructional video on how to play the Catalan opening for white. And the Catalan is a very big opening on developing pieces and protecting pieces. That's basically what it is. It's a slow-moving game where both players just develop their pieces kind of in natural squares and try to just basically make for the other person to make a wrong move or make the wrong move. So in here, I'm just gonna do alphabetic numeral order of the game. Alright, so here it goes. It starts off as the Queen's Gambit. So D4, D5, C4, E6, Knight F3, F6, Pawn to G3, Pawn to B6, Fianchetto your bishop to G2, Black will play E7, and you castle. Black will fianchetto their bishop, and now you bring the bishop to G5. Black will castle. You bring your knight out to C3. Then they'll bring this pawn out. You bring your rook over to E1 after E1. And then they're gonna bring this knight here. Then you want to bring this pawn, your E-pawn, to E4. Black's gonna take, and you take back. Alright. Black's not gonna capture, obviously. They're gonna push. Then you're simply gonna take here on F6, and they have to take back with the rook or knight, so they're gonna play D to F6. Alright. Then you bring this knight to let's see. You push. Yeah. You push. If they take, then you take back up your rook. So F6 takes E4, E1 takes E4. Alright. Now they're gonna take. And you're gonna bring this, you can bring this rook over. Let's see, but just be careful of this. So, best for you to do is to take the pawn. So C4 takes D5, then they're gonna take again. Then you bring it up. Alright. No, then you bring it back. Back to E1. Alright. Then you want to push your A pawn to A3. Then you're going to bring their bishop. And here you want to lock in this. Alright. If they go here, then you bring the rook over. Alright. So they're going to bring their queen out. More. Alright. But all you got to do is just bring it back. Or if it was here, so bring it over here. Alright. So D4 to F5. They're gonna try to attack here. All you have to do now is just bring it back. F5 to E3. Alright. And they're gonna bring this rook over. And all you have to do is bring your other rook up. They're gonna go here. If they try to get greedy with their own bishop, you just take. Alright. Or you don't even have to do that. You go here. Let me see if that works. No. Yes, that wouldn't work. Yes, I don't do that. Here, you just play this move. Why? Because it kind of puts them in a position to where they have to think. So they're going to take. Alright. And now you're going to have to take back. Alright. And I'm going to take here. So E5 takes. D5 takes C4. You're going to bring it over. They're going to bring their queen over to F5. And now you just go here. You can't go there, actually. Here. Let's see. Yeah, here. And so if it was there, so yeah, they have to move out of the way. And now you just take the rook. And then there's gonna be a big trade here. And just take back. And now it's go here, put him in check. Then I'm gonna bring bishop back. Then you take. So E8 takes C8. Alright. They're gonna bring this pawn up. Then all you have to do is take here. So C8 to C4. And now they have to be careful, obviously. As you can see here, the game is basically it. And that's pretty much how you play the Catalan. So I hope you guys learned a lot, and you can see how the Catalan can get really crazy if you know what you're doing for white. And you can end up winning pretty quick you see that white has a rook and a bishop, and very easily white can just play a move like this. Just bring the rook back. Let's say here. The king goes up to h7, and white can play a move like this, and now the bishop's gonna come over, but as you can see, it's a bishop and a rook to just the dark square bishop, and there's no way white can win. The king side is equalized, and although it's 2-2 here, the minor pieces for white are up by a full rook, and black eventually will have to give up the bishop to try to stop the pawns. Because white's gonna go here. Not even that, white's gonna push. Or even just white is going to play, let's see, here, and because white's gonna sacrifice the rook to, to take. So white's gonna play this move here, and now you just bring this guy up, the rook to d4, and after black defends here, you're gonna play a move here, and now white's gonna bring the rook over to b5, and black is in a shoot strong, basically, because yes, they can go back, but here's when it's gonna go wrong, because white's gonna attack here, and black's just gonna defend with something like g6, but now we're just gonna start pushing. So obviously here black can't do that, so they're gonna have to go here. And now you bring your king on the white squares, and you just take all the pawns. So black's king is gonna sit here on h7 basically, and now it's just easy for white to win, because now black's gonna go here to try to just protect both pieces, but that's gonna fall really quick. So if you want to see how the game would finish, white's gonna slowly play it, and black's gonna sit here and slowly make a move, and black's gonna just slowly lose their pieces, and let's just say they didn't do it. White would just simply take. So here, actually, let's go back. So bishop goes back, and white's gonna check, and as you see here, that the king can't go this way, it has to go back. So white's gonna keep advancing the pawn, and black has no other choice but advance their pawns here. And whichever pawn they advance, if they advance this one, then it can be taken easily. And white doesn't have to do that. White can bring the bishop back. And now black, honestly, is gonna lose really quickly. Just like this. Because they can't do anything. So because of that, they're not gonna push that pawn. They just can't do anything with that bishop being there. That bishop is stuck. So they're gonna have to bring their king over, but you just push their pawns, and you don't even have to take here. You could just keep pushing, and they're gonna have to move over. But now you just push. You push this pawn. Sometimes you can get away with pushing these pawns here, but other times you can just push these pawns on this side, and here it's over. Whatever black decides to do, they are losing, because you can give up the rook here, and black has no other choice but to capture the rook, or it's up by too many pieces, so they're gonna take. And now you can just see here, you bring this in, you get your queen, and on the next move you're promoting this guy, no matter what they do. If they try to protect, or if they try to just go here, even that, they can't do anything because they're in check, so they have to move here. And now you can even check them again if you want to, or you can just go over and try to checkmate them. So now they're gonna try to push here, and I just go after the kill. So now the king has to be careful. They can't go here, and they can't go back, so they're gonna go here, and eventually this is gonna be checkmate really soon. Here, and then the only move is here, and then you just, you can start pushing, or you can just go here, and they can't move. Black can't make it. Whichever move they make will just lead to checkmate. Because so if they go here, it's checkmate. If they go here, it's the same thing. If they push here, it's checkmate. And if they go here, well, they can go up. But now, so they can escape, but you can see it's winning for white. So they can move over, try to protect this piece, but now we just get a queen in. And now they can't move that piece, so the only move they have is to go here. So let's check, and then we go here. And then I think this might be mate. And now you go here, and then you go back. And then you can just bring this guy up, and that's checkmate. So, as you can see, the Catalan opening is really good if you know how to use it. If you don't, then you can get yourself in a lot of trouble for white and end up losing pieces and your advantage. So hopefully this helps, and you learning about the Catalan, and yeah, be sure to check out all my other videos and stay tuned for more. Alright, thank you. Bye.